right. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hard to believe it's already June 17th, but here we are. All right, so we've got basically today we're working two ends of the spectrum. We're going to do some long, easy endurance, and we're going to do some short, hard efforts. And then we'll finish with a little bit in between. So we're kind of all over the place, but a nice little mix today. Good opportunity to get after it. But before we do that, let's get warmed up. I'll hop up with you guys here. And just like, fix that, just like always, let's just start loosening up. Just get the arms swinging, get the arms moving a little bit. Fix my computer, sorry. There we go. All right, just swinging it for a second just to get loose here. Just shake it out a little bit so we get the blood flowing, some twists, some turns, and then we will start swinging the arms. So let's go back today. Let's go left arm back. Nice big arm circles, full all the way through. Nice big range of motion. Really try to stretch it out across the front of the shoulder here as we come up right over the top. Nice straight arm. We don't need a lot of arm speed here, just moving. Switch to the other side now. Again, same thing, nice big arm circles, full range of motion, standing up tall, trying to work that stretch across the front of the shoulder here. There we go. All right, let's go back to the other arm and forward this time. So now we're coming over the top. Feel that stretch all the way through the lat here, all the way through the back of the shoulder now. Still don't need a ton of speed here. Just moving, greasing the wheels, getting the blood flowing. Let's switch to that other arm right over the top. Still standing up nice and tall and nice and square. Good. We'll keep this forward motion going, and we're just going to add in the other arms. Now we got them at the same time. Now we can start to come over a little bit quicker, but we still want to keep that big range of motion, particularly as we come across right through the back here, try to get those arms together right over the top. Good. And then we'll switch it the other way. Now we're opening it up again, right up through here, over the top. Nice straight arm hitting the wall. There we go. Straight arm over the top. And yeah, squeeze those shoulder blades over the top. Open up the shoulders as we come over here. There we go. And then we will take that on this next rotation right up into our streamline. Nice and tight, squeezing over the ears, not behind the ears, right over the ears. Stretch it, feel yourself right up off the ground, right towards the ceiling. We'll move to one side. We'll move to the other. Back to the middle. And then today, let's do our alternating. We'll do one forward, one back, freeze at the top, right to the other way. And we'll just go through that a couple of times. One forward, one back, and then the opposite. A little coordination exercise here. And then we will stop for a second, squeeze again. One more big stretch up top. A little more twisting, a little more leaning. Just feeling it all in there, and then shake it out again. Let the shoulders just relax, shake, move, light stretching, and we'll get ready to go. All right, so before we get into our main set, as always, we'll start off with a little preset / warm up. As we first get on the bands, we still want to take it easy and kind of ease the shoulders into things here. We're going to just do some alternating today for the pre, just pretty straightforward, alternating single arm and then double arm, so two at the same time. Remember, with this preset, with this warm-up set, it's all about form. We're setting up form, nice high elbow catch at the top. We're going to set that up in the pre and in the warm-up, and then hopefully our goal is then carry that form into the main set. So right here, we're not talking about tension. We're not talking about fast tempo. We're just talking about perfecting the little things in the stroke. And we're going to get started here. We're just going to start out with 30 seconds alternating one arm, just like we're swimming, Again, don't need a lot of tension, just enough to help you get that catch set up at the top. Not a lot of tempo, just working through it nice and smooth. 30 seconds, just getting everything warmed up and ready to go. We'll get going here in about 15 seconds, so you can hop on the bands, get hooked up, get ready. And as I said, we're starting off with just a relaxed 30 seconds, alternating, setting up stroke, finding the rhythm for the day. All right, here we go. We are gonna get started right now. 30 seconds, alternating just like we're swimming. Not a lot of tension here. This is the first little bit, just getting warmed up. Big emphasis on the catch up front, where that hand drops, elbow stays still as we bring it down. Everybody's looking good that I can see. And then pushing all the way through the back, nice straight arm, past the hip. And rest. Excellent. See, there we go. Nice and easy. Nothing crazy to get going here. All right, now we're gonna switch it up to some double arm. Same thing, relaxed, easy, not a lot of tension, not a lot of tempo. Double arm both at the same time. Again, we're emphasizing that catch, trying to, as I talked about a lot with the double arm, trying to get on top of the stroke. But again, not a lot of tempo, not a lot of tension, still warming up. We're just warming up that double arm motion now. We're only gonna do it for 15 seconds. So just 15 seconds of double arm, and we'll get going in about 5 seconds here. Nice and relaxed, nice and smooth on this one. And go. So both arms at the same time. Still really working on setting up that catch. Hands stay under the elbow, stays under the shoulder, right through the back. And rest. So nice and easy. Excellent. All right, we're going back to the alternating single arm now. Same tension, same relaxed motion, same easy tempo, very form focused, okay? After this, we'll start adding a little bit of tension. Right now, 30 seconds, alternating single arm, smooth, relaxed, form focused. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. And go. So 30 seconds now, smooth, relaxed, emphasizing the different points of the stroke. So that catch with a nice high elbow, you can even stop and squeeze as you push back past the hip just for a second, because there's not a lot of tension pulling the cord back up. So really emphasize that finish with a nice kind of little tricep flex there at the end. Good, as we get warmed up. Okay, and rest. Excellent, good. There's another short little break here. And now we're going back to the double. But as I said, now you can add a little bit of tension to this if you want. All right, we don't want to add a lot. We don't want to get crazy, but we're starting to add a little tension to the cords, add a little work to the shoulders, progressing our warm up as we get ready for the main set. But now we're going 30 seconds. So a little bit harder, 30 seconds of double arm. Again, we don't need a crazy tempo. We don't need fast arms here. I want good technique setting up the stroke. But you can add a little bit of tension to get a little bit more work out of this. Okay, we'll go in 5 seconds. And go. So 30 seconds of the double arm now. And with this, we've got a little bit more tension, but again, nothing crazy. We're just progressing our little warm up as we get ready for the main set. We're still hitting all the key points of the stroke from a nice high elbow catch, nice finish all the way through. 5 more seconds. And rest. Good, all right. So another short little break here, and we're going back to that easier tension. The 30 seconds, alternating single arm. Again, ease off the tension that you just had on the double arm. We're back to that smooth, relaxed, form focused, working on the motion, working on the form here. We're gonna do 30 seconds of that straight. We'll get going in 10 seconds, alternating like we're swimming, getting ready to go here. All right, and go. 30 seconds, alternating single arm. We're back to that smooth, not a ton of tension, enough tension to help you feel that catch at the front. Again, you can emphasize that finish through the back. This is perfect form, getting warmed up, getting ready to go. 5 more seconds here. And rest. Okay. All right, we're progressing. We're moving along. We're going back to double arm. We're adding more tension now. So now it's going to start to feel a little bit more difficult. We're adding some work. We're adding some time. It's going to be 45 seconds of the double arm here. 45 seconds now, a little bit more tension. Now we can start to think about the tempo. And by tempo, as I always say, is the catch stays the same. What we're doing is we're accelerating that pull, or that pull past the hips, emphasizing the finish now. So a little more speed through the back end of the stroke here. So double arm for 45 seconds, a little more tension, adding some work. We're gonna get going in 5 seconds. And go. 45 seconds of double arm now. We're making our way through what is still the warm up, but we've added a little bit of tension here, a little bit harder. And what we're emphasizing now is the back end of this stroke. So we still have that same catch up front, set it up with the hands dropping down, vertical forearm, nice high elbow, and then we accelerate a little bit past the hip. That's the emphasis here, is through the back end of the stroke now. That's where we're gonna get that power. Nice full strokes all the way through. Got 5 more seconds here, 5 more seconds. And rest. All right. I think you guys probably know where this is going. We're going back to our 30 seconds. This is the last alternating 30-second interval for our pre before we'll take a break in our main set. We've got 30 seconds, alternating, go back, ease off the tension now, back to that smooth, relaxed, easy, very form-focused, warm-up type of effort here. For 30 seconds, alternating, going 10 seconds. We make our way through the warm-up here. Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds. This is back to our smooth, relaxed, warm-up effort. We've got that great catch up front. We're maintaining that nice high elbow, not letting it drop back or down or up. And then we're finishing all the way through the stroke. Okay, and rest. All right, last little bit of our warm up. 1 minute straight now of the double arm, 1 minute straight. This is gonna be the most effort we've had for the warm up so far. We're progressing it at a little more tension than what you had on that 45-second effort. This shouldn't be killing you, this shouldn't be crushing you. This should be like 85, maybe 90% type of effort for 1 minute straight. But emphasizing, again, still working on that catch and that finish. And the acceleration comes on the back end of that stroke. We're still warming up here and getting ready to go. We've just progressed our warm up all the way to this 1 minute effort here. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. 1 minute straight, double arm pulls, great catch up front, accelerate through the back. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. 1 minute straight now. So this is a harder effort here. We've got more tension and we're accelerating more through. And again, we're setting up great technique and form to carry over into our main set after we get through this. So try to get on top of that stroke up at the front, set up the catch, and then the acceleration that happens as we push all the way past the hip, right through the back. Everybody's looking good. We've got 20 more seconds here, and we'll take a nice break. All right, 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. We'll be done with our warm-up. Okay, and rest. All right. You can put the bands down, grab some water, stretch it out. I always think it's great. Just, you get pretty tight, especially on these first few intervals. Perfect opportunity now to stretch the lats, stretch the triceps and the shoulders out a little bit, shake it out. Let that warm up and that preset settle in a little bit. Grab some water and we'll get going on our main set. And as I said, for our main set today, pretty straightforward. We're going to be alternating between that same type of smooth, relaxed single arm that we did in the warm-up, where it's going to be very form focused. It's a little bit more endurance based. And it's basically smooth, relaxed, and form focused. Those are the things I want you thinking about when we're doing the alternating single arm. We're going to be pairing that with the double arm. The double arm is going to be short, hard, intense intervals. And I'll grab my bands, which I actually have today. Kind of go over the emphasis here on the double arm one more time. And remember what I talked about here with the double arm every time. It's easier to get more power and keep your stroke and your form intact when you're doing double arm than with single arm. As I say, you can kind of sink your butt into it if you're standing. It allows you to get a little more power. And also find that you're able to, with the high tension, it's easier to keep this nice high elbow catch up here at the front with double arm. With high tension, it's single arm, it's easier to pull back this way and let that elbow drop. Remember, we want those elbows nice and high. And as I say, with the double arm, we have that high tension. We try to get on top of the stroke. And you can kind of see how my shoulders rotate forward, kind of up over my hands here. And then we have that power all the way through the back. We still want to finish all the way through, nice straight arms here. So we're going to have a lot of tension. But again, if you're only able to get to here, you have too much tension. You need to ease up so you can get all the way through and push past those hips. All right, but before we get to that double arm, we're starting out with our smooth, relaxed, easy single arm. We're hitting the first interval here. It's the max that we ever do. It's 2 minutes straight. It's gonna feel like an eternity, but we're getting it out of the way first. Nice long interval, 2 minutes. Make sure that the tension is appropriate for this, meaning it should be not a lot, enough to help you get that catch, but 2 minutes, again, is a long time, and we want you to be able to maintain great form all the way through this 2 minute interval. If you need to adjust the tension partway through, do it. Ease up a little bit. If you need to take a break, take a break. It can be a lot on the shoulders, particularly for this amount of time. But we'll get going in 15 seconds. This is a 2 minute interval, alternating. Find the rhythm. It should be smooth. You don't need a lot of tempo here. We're just kind of nice, smooth. I keep saying that word because I don't want you to overwork this. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 2 minute interval. I say it a lot when we do the longer single arm. You try to find the rhythm. That same type of rhythm we have when we're swimming. And this, again, it's just, we're getting through this 2 minute interval. So we've got a little bit of tension. It's nothing crazy, but we're able to really set up the form on this. And as we get through, or work our way through this, I'll definitely throw in those reminders for form, because as we get tired, form falls apart. And what we want to do here is work on maintaining form on tired shoulders. So a nice neutral head position, nice stable core. Let the hands drop down in front. Make sure the elbow isn't dropping. We're making our way through here. Okay, we are halfway there, already halfway there. So we're keeping it smooth. As we get tired, I know if you're standing, the lower back might start to hurt a little bit, so try to emphasize how you're using the core to stabilize. Head position isn't getting buried, nice and neutral. And now that our shoulders are starting to burn, we're not letting that elbow drop on the catch. We've only got 30 more seconds. We still want to make sure we're getting all the way through the back end here. Adjust if you need to. If you find with 30 seconds to go, there's too much tension, you can ease up a little bit. Of course, now we only have 15 more seconds, so we are almost there. Hold it together through the end here. Keep that same rhythm. 5 more seconds. And done. All right. You can put the bands down and stretch a little here. Don't need to hold on to them, as I'm sure we've got the burn going on. We'll take a nice little break here. Plenty of rest today as we hit these longer intervals. The next thing we have, as I mentioned right before we started this was the double arm, the high power, high tension double arm. If you're on a bench, I find it's somewhat, you can do it on the bench. It's a little bit easier to get the max tension standing. As I said, you kind of get your body weight into it a little bit more to help kind of keep the tension on the cords. But this is going to be short, to the point, 15 seconds, double arm, max effort, max tension, so long as you can still finish all the way through. Max tension means you're still able to straight arm it through the back end of the stroke there. But we'll go in 20 seconds. We've got just 15 seconds, short and sweet, to the point, 15 seconds, very, very hard, double arm effort. Get on top of the stroke, get the elbows up on the front, and then emphasize that power all the way through the stroke, okay? We are gonna go in 5 seconds. Very hard double arm for 15 seconds in 3, 2, 1, go. High power now. We're totally shifting gears, other end of the spectrum. High power, pushing through, lots of tension. 5 more seconds. And you're done. Short and easy and hard all at the same time. All right, take a nice little break here. Swing the shoulders out. We're going back to our smooth, relaxed, form-focused endurance. We're going back to that other side of the spectrum. You don't have to go for 2 minutes straight this time though. But we are going to go for 1.5 minutes. So it's going to feel like 2 minutes, but really it's only 1.5 minutes. But it's longer endurance type effort where it should be smooth and relaxed and form focused. Great body position, great arm position. If it starts to burn too much, know when that is, take a break. Adjust tension if you need to as we go through. We're going to go in 20 seconds. We've got 1.5 minutes now. Trying to hold that form together. We're working on a great form on tired shoulders. Okay, 1.5 minutes. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. 1.5 minutes. Backed off the tension. Now we're going back to emphasizing that great form, that swimming type rhythm. Nice high elbow catch at the front. Again, we don't need crazy tempo here. We're just feeling good. This is our go all day endurance effort. We don't have to worry about going hard. We just have to worry about doing it right. Everybody's looking good. Okay, we are halfway through this one now. We're halfway through. Here comes your form check. Head position is nice and neutral. You're finishing to that nice straight arm all the way through the back. You've got that great elbow catch, even though it burns in the triceps. You get that vertical forearm before you push all the way through. Everybody's doing great. We've got 20 more seconds, and that is it. For this 1.5 minute interval, let's hold it together here at the end. 10 more seconds. Don't let the form fall apart. And rest. All right. I know it burns to hold on to those bands, so you can let them go. Swing the arms, shake them, stretch them, grab a sip of water. We'll take a little bit of a longer break here. And we're transitioning back to that other end of the spectrum. That hard double arm effort is coming back. 15 seconds, all out max, but we're doing it 2 times. 2 times 15 seconds now. Rest in between, don't worry, but 15 seconds, very hard, high tension, double arm effort. The idea, again, is using that high tension to help get the elbows up on the front of that stroke as you try to roll over on top of it and then power through the back. Okay, we will go in 15 seconds. We're doing 2 times 15 seconds, very hard double arm effort. We'll have some rest in between those 2 efforts. Okay, we are gonna go here for number 1. In 3, 2, 1, go. Hard double arm efforts now. It's a different feel than that single arm. It's power, it's not rhythm. Big tension there on the front. And rest. Short and sweet. Take a little rest here, and we're going to do that again. 15 seconds, very hard, double arm effort. We'll take more rest than the length of the interval is, so that's always got to feel good. All right, we are going to go for number 2 in 10 seconds. 10 seconds, still plenty of time. Okay, interval number 2 in 3, 2, 1, and go. 15 seconds, very hard double arm effort. Power through the stroke. Great catch up front. Power all the way through the back. Keep it up here. And you're done. All right, nice little break. We'll take a little extended rest. Let that settle in. And now we've got our recovery, right? Active recovery here. Nice and smooth and easy, rhythm-based single arm. Don't worry, we've still got some rest left. And this time it is only 1 minute. We're down to 1 minute. That's our normal long interval. But today it's in between. It's not bad. 1 minute straight. Alternating, but low tension, great form, endurance effort. We'll go in 30 seconds, so we'll give you plenty more rest here to shake it out and feel good. And we're back into this. Again, we're totally shifting gears. Now it's alternating rhythm, single arm, smooth stroke, smooth tempo, and it's all going to be form focused. Okay, we are off in 10 seconds. Okay, we have got 1 minute straight in 3, 2, 1, go. 1 minute straight. It's going to feel like a lot, but hey, it's half of that 2 minute one. Simple math, I guess. All right, we're making our way through, feeling good here. Shift gears from that double to this relaxed single. But remember, with this relaxed single, we are focusing on that form, particularly that catch. Always working on that catch. It's so much easier to work on it here with these chords than it is in the water. So we practice it here. When you get back in the water, you're going to feel it. It's going to be much better. 20 more seconds. That's it. Keep that stroke together. Keep that form. Got 10 more seconds. Don't let it fall apart here. And rest. All right, lots of rest today. Lots of work too. That's okay. Okay, you guys know what's coming. Very hard. Max double arm efforts. We don't have much left today. Bunch of 15-second intervals here. 3 of them now. 3 times 15 seconds. Some rest in between. High power, high tension, shifting gears. So you're thinking about going hard and pushing some power. All right, we're gonna do 3 times 15 seconds. We'll go in 10 seconds for number 1. Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. 15 seconds, double arm, high power, high tension, hard efforts here. It's only 15 seconds. Power through. And rest. We'll take 30 seconds of rest here. We're gonna do number 2. So plenty of rest, twice as much rest as work, but we're working hard. Okay, we're gonna go in 15 seconds. We've got 15 seconds of very hard double arm pulls. Okay, we're gonna go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. 15 seconds, super hard, super max, but push all the way through the back. Nice straight arm. 5 more seconds. And rest. And rest. We've got 1 more of those. 1 more 15-second interval. We're gonna go in 20 seconds. Still got plenty of rest to let those burning shoulders and burning lats get a little bit more of a break here. I'm gonna go in 10 seconds. Interval number 3, 15 seconds. Super hard, double arm. Okay, we're gonna go in 5 seconds. Okay, 2, 1, go. 15 seconds. Very hard efforts here. Push through it. And rest. All right. Very good. Get some rest. Shake it out. I'll give you a little bit of an extended rest. We've got 30 seconds. A short 30 seconds of relaxed, smooth, single arm. Short 30 seconds here. We're going back to that easy, active recovery type of effort with great form. And we'll get going in about 20 seconds here. 30 seconds of smooth, relaxed, form-focused, feeling good, endurance effort. Okay, we're gonna go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. 30 seconds relaxed. This is a cakewalk compared to that 2 minutes we started this off with. We are halfway through it already. And the form is going to be easier to hold for this nice short interval here. Excellent. 5 more seconds. And rest. All right. So the plan dictated for 4 times 15 seconds, but I can see some pain on your faces and I can see we're running out of time. So we're gonna do one. We're gonna do 1 15-second, super hard, double arm effort, and that's gonna be it for the day. You're welcome. All right, we'll go in 15 seconds. 15 seconds, we're gonna do 15 seconds of very high power, high tension, double arm, finish off the day with one last super hard effort. I'm gonna go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. This is it, this is the last one. Pushing hard through these now. Great form, great power. For 5 more seconds. And you're done. All right, that was it. No more. Drop those bands. Get rid of them. Grab some water and shake it out. Saved by the clock. It's all right. That was a tough one. That's hard. You know, we start out with that 2 minutes, and it's easy to say, do it smooth and do it relaxed, but 2 minutes on the bands is a long time to be going. Doesn't matter how little tension you have, it adds up, and it's that motion, but it's that open water type of effort kind of thing right there where the shoulders are burning. But nice job. As always, hit me with any questions. Anyone's got any back to swim, bands, anything along those lines, happy to answer any questions. Okay. Well, all right, awesome. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate you all showing up, and we'll be back on Sunday. Hope to see you then.